Yeah, man, this is what I've been waiting for. Sue Surf, Garden Grills, but I thought it would have been his Newark album, but these are basically tracks that didn't make the album. So either way it go, it's still good money to me. Now I'm starting to see something that was confusing. Maybe y'all know, but maybe y'all can help me out. So on Twitter, while the Drake and Future tape dropped, Sue Surf was like, "Yo, so y'all saying that's the hottest shit out?" And then if you notice in the Drake and Future mixtape, Future actually got at a battle rapper, which is crazy. So I don't really know what made him get at a battle rapper. I don't know if that was to serve. It is what it is, but definitely this shit is dope. So let's talk about it. It got 16 tracks, and this is Sue Surf's third mixtape. I think the first one it was called Sue Me was one of them, and I forget the other one. But to me, he hit back to back to back three mixtapes that's total fire. You know what I mean? And based off the battle he did with Big T, made me go check out his mixtape work because I didn't even know battle rappers put out music. You know, say what you want, but I didn't really know they did. And out of all the battle rappers that put out music, Sue Surf and Loaded Lux are the only two people I fuck with. But let's get into it. So the mixtape started off with Trapped. Definitely a nice beat, you know what I mean? That sample, you know, you could hear his pain in this record. You know, he was just honest. You know, his flow is there. And if you know anything about Sue Surf, he rap about the streets, his family, you know, his life basically. And he just give you music that you can feel. So I definitely think that opener is a great record, Trapped. Then we go to Chopper and the Function. Basically, it's a record about life yet again, and if you get what he's saying in the record, it's just like, you know, what if something happened to me? Who go ride? Who ain't go ride? Over a mellow beat, melodic type beat. I love that hook he did on that record, and definitely was a good way to open up the second song of the tape. And I'm like, damn, where else can this nigga go? And then he hits you with number 3. Where Have You Been? Y'all should know that song. You know what I mean? Benny Siegel did it back in the day. This definitely get 3 checks, man. It's just basically about his relationship with his dad or the one that he didn't have. And it touched me in a way because it's like the things he's talking about is in a way how I feel and what I went through with my dad. You know, as far as that other street shit, you know, I can't really speak on that because I didn't really turn to the streets. But I definitely feel that father-son bond that he was missing. Definitely I can relate to that, and I definitely fuck with that song. Moving on, Champagne, definitely love that song as well. 90s sample, you know, he spoke some real shit in that record. And Sue Surf just killing it, you know what I mean? Off the bat, his flow is on point, and you can just hear his, I won't say cockiness, but he's definitely feeling himself throughout this project, and it's just, shit, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Nothing changes. Definitely love this song. It got Joe Budden and Ransom on it. Basically a song on relationship with women. And I feel Joy verse was better, you know what I mean, not being, you know, biased or whatever, but I just listened to it. Ransom second, and then you know, Sue Surf next. But over a soulful sample, they bars was there, you know what I mean? Some hints about the rap game, but other than that, still talking about chicks, and I fuck with it. Number 6 is Lord or Lord. You know what I mean? Like how you be like, oh Lord. You know what I mean? But beat was dope. Storytelling about the streets basically. You know what I mean? And it's his conversation with God he's having. And I just thought that was a great record to have out because not everybody, you know, will admit that they speak to God on their own time. Definitely a good record, man. Just a conversation you have with God, and you know, sometimes you got to do that once in a while. Uh, Next record is Siegel Like. Y'all remember that song? You know, it was Beanie Siegel's song back in the day as well. He did his thing on it, you know, concept wise, bar wise, his flow was there. I definitely fuck with it. Hit a Nigga is number 8, not feeling that shit. I don't know why he chose to do that type of record, that type of flow. I guess he's trying something different. That definitely ain't him. I don't fuck with that. The next record, Only Give a Fuck About Herself. It's about a female, but it's not the way you think it is. I don't want to give it away. You should definitely check it out. The production on that shit is fire with the sample, and the lyrics just match perfectly. If you know chicks like that, then you will identify with the record itself. Some bitches only give a fuck about theyself. Moving on to the part that I didn't understand. Number 10, random verse. It's literally a verse. That's it. I'm like, what the hell, Surf? Listen to this shit. That's, to me, a filler. It is what it is. AWACS definitely got replay value. He got the Minute to Society clip at the beginning and the end. His bars is witty and crazy. Took a shot at Funk Flex. God damn, he went off on that record. You definitely want to check that one out. I fuck with that shit. The Streets is number 12. I wasn't feeling that. Take Double XL. Basically, he venting his frustrations on this joint about, how y'all feel about the Double XL, how they put certain people on the cover and don't put certain people on, don't acknowledge certain people. So that's basically him venting about that, and I can definitely feel where he coming from, you know what I mean? I don't know why the fuck he never been a part of that, but it is what it is. Number 14, this was where it got weird, because he rapped over to Make Him Say beat. He spit bars and some good lyrics, though, but the line that stood out to me was the Clarissa line. Now, if you didn't grow up in the 90s, I don't think you know the show Clarissa. I know y'all like, who the fuck is that? Melissa Joan Hart basically played a character called Clarissa on Nickelodeon show by the same name. Clarissa explains it all, but it's pretty dope, man. I fuck with that shit. Get It How You Live. 2 different verses on different topics, he just being honest, speaking on his life, things he had to do, things he went through, over a mellow beat, the hook was on point, his bars was there, and it's just a great song overall. And the last track, Proper Respect, awesome sample, reflective lyrics, him, rapping about prior situations that he was in and things that he indulged in, and I definitely fuck with that record, man. Overall, Sue Surf, he came through, he delivered, and I knew he would. It took me a minute to actually listen to this project because I've been going crazy because this nigga still ain't released Newark, but I see now it's on the way. Most likely we'll probably get it in 2016. Definitely a great way to set it up, but overall I give it an 8 out of 10. I fuck with 13 out of 16 records. The production, 8.5 out of 10. He definitely, all his projects, mark my words, if you go back and listen to him, the last 3 he put out, this nigga knows production. He has an ear for it, you know what I mean? Like Ross has an ear for production, so did this nigga. But y'all check it out for yourself and let me know, if y'all fuck with it. If you're a fan of battle rap, you definitely should check it out. Well, I'm quite sure you will. But other than that, had to give you my thoughts on it. And I holla at y'all, man. 1.